Welcome back. And today we got a handful of games I want to talk about. And we got quite a few things I want to talk about actually. So let's just start this off. Let's start this off with the Warriors and the Knicks. So first off, Randall is an all-star, which he definitely deserves it this year, especially in the East. No doubt about it. Let's see. So what I want to talk about with the Knicks is I don't get why Tom Thibodeau doesn't play the rookies more. Like, did they start quickly over Peyton? I don't know. I could see either way because Peyton has definitely proven himself and he's been balling out. But quickly needs to develop more. If he would just give Quickly more playing time off the bench, that I'd be happy with that too. He gives him quite a bit. Like, let's see, how much did he get today? He had, wow, okay, he only had 13 minutes today, which both of the Quickly and Toppin both only had 13 minutes, which that kind of sucks because Tom Thibodeau does not like to play rookies. I don't know what it is, but he does not like to do that. It's kind of infuriating. I still love Tom Thibodeau as a coach though. He is helping us, but it's hard to watch. Anyways, Derrick Rose. He played amazing. The first half especially. He was getting assists, getting buckets, getting steals. Man, he had 16 and 8. And majority of those stats were just in the first half, which is crazy. And I'm also confused with the Knicks. I know they have so many guards, but Austin Rivers, he was balling. He was hooping, bro. He was hooping, and they didn't put him in. Like, he hasn't played since they made the D Rose trade. Which, like, why don't they? I know he's a point guard, and they have so many guards, but why don't they start him over like Alec Burks or something like that? Although Alec Burks does come in and hit shots. It's just hard because of how many guards we have, bro. It's crazy. Let's see. On the Warriors side, Steph Curry kills us. He killed us. He had 37. Curry's just a player that he shoots a shot, and if you're rooting for the opposite team, bro, you just cringe every time he shoots because you know it's most likely gonna go down. Like, he's making like one-handed 3-point floaters, pretty much is what he's doing, and he just makes the craziest shots, and it's just pain for Knicks fans. If you saw what he's doing tonight, greatest shooter of all time. He makes shots, huge shots. It's not fair. But James Wiseman, first game back since January 30th. It felt like years since he's played. He had a sprained wrist, and he did good off the bench. He played 16 minutes, had 14 points, only had 2 rebounds. But I mean, hey, it's his first game back. What do you want him to do? All right, I think that's all I want to talk about with the Knicks. Other than Steph Curry, he just destroyed us. It was hard to watch. Let's go to the Celtics and the Mavericks. This was like a super boring close game. Let me see. Yeah, it was just like this game was so boringly close. It was because everyone was just doing what they do, like average. The Celtics shot horribly from 3. I think they were shooting like 28%. Then they made this huge run to come back because they were down like 15 or so. I think they made this huge run to come back with the last few minutes, and Luka hit a game winner with 0.1 seconds left. Celtics couldn't do anything about it. Luka Doncic. I still can't get his name. Doncic. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, Jaylen Brown, 29, Tatum, 28, Walker, 21, Luka, 31, a guy that did come off the bench of the Mavericks and played good is Jalen Brunson. Although in like the last few minutes he had the ball in some questionable situations. I'm not sure why he even had the ball, but he did. But hey, they won, so that is all that matters. Yeah, let's just check out. I want us to check out these 3-point stats. I think both teams shot horribly. Yeah, Celtics 30% from 3. Mavericks actually didn't shoot that bad. It's 39, not insane, but it was a rough shooting night for the Celtics. I saw this graphic they popped up. It was like in the fourth quarter, their bottom 10 in every single category, pretty much: assists, 3-point field goal percentage, normal field goal percentage. It's just bad. But they came back, but they still lost, sadly. Celtics, they're struggling. They are struggling. So are the Mavericks. Both of these teams are struggling. Mavericks came out on top, though, because Luka. Oh, another thing with the Mavericks. Porzingis. He's been injured half the games this season. Barely played last season. And you've been hearing the trade rumors, kind of like they've been secretly discussing with other teams. What should they do? Should they trade him? Because I can see both sides. You might want to trade him because he can barely play because he's getting injured so much, and he might get another major injury if he's this injury prone. You want to trade him before that. But on the other side of things, it's Kristaps Porzingis. When he plays, it's great. The problem is keeping him healthy enough to play. Let's just talk about this game, the Nets and the Kings. Bruce Brown, unexpected 29 points. Is that how many? Yeah, he finished with 29. Unexpected. He hit like 3 straight threes at the end of the game to pretty much win it for them. Luke Walton. No, I'm not a Kings fan, so I don't know how you guys love him or not, or don't love him. But there's just some things I saw. It's like, why are you doing that? But I'm not an NBA coach, though, so I'm just some guy on YouTube. What am I gonna say? I have no relevance. Let's see. Richaun Holmes. That was who I wanted to talk about next. Richaun Holmes is, though he's not like top tier center. He's very, I think he's underrated. He's a very solid, above average, solid player. Every night, he's really good. He's really good. He gets you double doubles, maybe with like 20 points, and not many people are talking about him. He's underrated. Let's go to the Portland Trailblazers and the Denver Nuggets. As you can see, got the Melo jersey up. He had 24 today. When he gets hot, he gets hot. He's not missing any shot he takes within the next 4 attempts. He's making all 4 if he gets hot. It's insane. You should have took over the end of the second, brought him back. They were down 10. He's such a good player off the bench. He's just such a good player in general. Lillard, although he finished with 25, it was not Dame time tonight at the end, sadly. So I would have loved to see, but it just wasn't. Yeah, it happens. Okay, let me just talk about Kanter though. Enes Kanter. You are a good player, bro, but on defense, you can't do anything. There was so many times where he's guarding Jokic in the post. Jokic goes across for like a scoop hook or just a normal hook or something like that. Kanter doesn't even put his hands up. I guarantee you, if there was a 3-year-old out there that's Kanter's heights, he would have played better defense some of these possessions. Kanter he has his arms down and watches Jokic wide open layup. That happened so many times. He's an animal in the glass. He's great offensively, but no defense. It's painful. I don't know how you can be that bad at defense and be in the NBA. I'm sorry, Kanter, but Please work on that. You gotta put your hands up or something. There are elementary schoolers, preschoolers around the world putting their hands up on defense. Enough about the Blazers. Let's go to the Nuggets. Jokic, 41, eating on Canner because Canner can't play defense. Rest of the team played pretty average. Wasn't nothing insane. If Canner could play defense, Blazers would have won that. If they had Nurkic right now, Blazers would have won that game most likely. They would have had a little bit of defense. Last game I want to talk about: the Wizards and the Clippers. Now, it may not look like it from the box score, but the Wizards pulled another huge comeback. Came within. They were down like 25 or so. Came within 6. Why do they always do that against arguably the best 3 teams in the league? They've done that too. But this is the first one they lost. They did that to the Nets, the Lakers last night. I think it was last night. And now the Clippers, except they lost to the Clippers. Now, the Wizards they're simply just not good enough. They don't have good enough players around Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal. That's just kind of it, really. They don't have enough firepower to beat teams. Clippers doing what they do. Paul George, 30. Kawhi, 32. Bench played amazing. Almost everyone had over 10. Everyone that played over 12 minutes had over 10 points off the bench. Yeah. Not much else to say. So I think with that, we're gonna end that here. Yeah, how long was that video? Jeez, way longer than I thought. 12 minutes, but hey, it doesn't matter. We're talking basketball. I saw that the Hawks and Cavs was a close game, but sorry, I didn't watch it. I'll watch them next time, possibly. Got you. So that's it. If you guys enjoyed, peace.